This congregation has a determined desire to serve others. While we can't feed everybody in the world, we can't clothe everybody in the world, what we can do at St. Matthew is to provide housing for people in need.
Our transitional housing ministry actually had its roots back in 1976. Lutheran Immigration and Refugee Services asked congregations to support the refugee problem at that time from the Vietnam War. And the Tao family came and then took residence in what was called the greenhouse.
Those relationships in that ministry set the tone for what has happened since with our transitional housing ministry, because people saw that caring for others in need was not only fulfilling for them, but it was what God was calling them to be about.
We have 2 properties. Faith House, it's a 3-bedroom Cape Cod. We have 6 apartments. They've all been completely rebuilt in the last 10 years.
Mission Investment Fund has provided us with a couple of loans over the years, and one was for the apartment building. And we went to them not only because of the good rates, but because of the good feelings that there are when you're dealing with sisters and brothers in Christ.
It has been one of the things that really made this work. Without Mission Investment Fund, I don't think we'd be here today.
The guests we have in our transitional housing are people who are going through difficult familial transitions, and we become a safe haven for up to 6 months, sometimes longer.
We get them out of the storm. Well, I like that term.
Homeless people are people who could be you, could be me, just average people.
After my husband and I got out of the service, we signed up and we got into the Promised Place. Living paycheck to paycheck makes you feel insecure because you don't always know when your next meal is going to come. We're able to focus on going to school, working our part-time just to survive.
Transitional housing is very important in St. Matthew's. And when I said it's the heart of this church, it really is. But we've always had plenty of people willing to volunteer to help.
The congregation has been behind us in every one of our requests for needs.
This is our mission. It's what we do best.
Mission Investment Fund walked with us. They were right by our side, helping that process.
There's that understanding of what churches are about and how we're not looking at the bottom line financially. We're looking at a different line, which is how can God's love be shared with people who are hurting in the world?
You're not aware of who may or may not be an angel in your life, so we have to be hospitable at all times.